Hello, hello. Test, test. Mm-hmm.
Please watch your step.
Don't play Blue Archive. I don't think I'm gonna play that. Because, I'd have too many gacha games to play. This will be the last gacha stream, I swear. And then after that, we're back to work and video making. Promise you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already playing 3 gacha games.
I wasn't sleeping.
I just need to buy some pulls. Because of 1.8. 1.8. I'm sure Blue Archive has good story and characters, but I'm like, I really need to hold off on gacha games for now, because like, I have way too many. I haven't even finished Path to Nowhere yet. How many pulls? Don't mind the sound effects. Yeah, lack of VA in the story. Maybe that's why I won't enjoy it. But from what I've seen, at least the writing in Blue Archive isn't as convoluted as Arknight's. I don't mind that there's no English dub. As I said, I like all languages. I don't mind. $59. Maths. $349. Even though you have Tooth Fairy, you're aiming for Villa. Villa and August. I also plan to get Windsong. I was planning to get 6, but I think I'll just skip in. Alright, where were we? Boom. Hello. Ow. Welcome to the last gacha stream. I plan to finish this at least all by today. I think it should be possible to finish all of this today. Hopefully. I don't know how many streams this event's gonna take. Whoops. Oh, I got August. August again. I don't know how I'm doing that. Hey! This it? This is it! Easy.
Thank you for inviting me, Miss Vertin. A typical room is more than fine. Oh, by the way, do you happen to have a swimming pool?
That was like 40 pulls, I think. Congrats, comrade. Easy pulls. Yeah, 40 pulls. Nice. Alright, that's it. Thank God, because now I can just save for Windsong. Got Marcus and...
I'm not good at dealing with visitors. It reminds me.
Very lucky. Where is she? There she is. Villa, Marcus. Yeah, another reason I wanted to pull for Villa and August is so that they go well with Marcus in a team.
You better really have something.
Took you 60. I think that might have been my luckiest, like, new character, new 6-star character pull yet.
I know how to treat a new friend like you.
Also, I love Augustus' voice. So adorable. I also like how he's dressed up like Marcus. We have to listen to the voice acting. We're a voice acting channel after all. That's what we do here.
So, Miss Suitcase Keeper, are you the quiet type in this group too?
Is he Russian enough for you? He even... that might be the most adorable Ushanka I've ever seen.
Great job hiding. But I will always find you. I know how to treat a new friend like you.
August is like Marcus without the socializing skill. That's really accurate.
A babushka has 4 wings, 6 jointed
Babushka.
legs, a pair of antennae, and a thin abdomen. Vila says that a babushka looks almost like a colorful snowflake. I can write to Vila and ask her to catch one for us. Fortin, do you know how to spell babushka?
Classic stream dailies. We already have, yo, I wasn't expecting you to play blah blah blah, and then Arknight's mention. Just ticking that off for the dailies. I know we have dailies in the streams, but you guys don't get any rewards at all.
The floating lady likes to share her tea with me. We have so very much to talk about.
A floating
She
lady.
invites me to visit her in her room. And there, teacups and carrots can grow bigger or smaller. It's most beautiful, just like Rayashki. You'll know it when you see it.
Oh, he was talking about Baby Blue. I was I thought he was talking about Villa or something.
Oh, Miss Vertin, I suggest we spend more time together like this to share more ideas and philosophy.
It kind of sucks that I already know that she's a mermaid. I feel like it would have been a cool reveal. And be like, whoa, she was a mermaid this entire time. Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me, Miss Vertin. A typical room is more than fine. Oh, by the way, do you happen to have a swimming pool here?
There's so many Russian characters in this game. There's Zima, there's Lilia, Villa. They all end with A as well, which is funny. August. You can't really count Voyager, but technically Voyager's Russian since Voyager, the satellite, was made in the Soviet Union. So we can count Voyager as Russian. Yenisei, that's 6. There's another one I forgot. Oh, Wind Song as well. I don't know the complete story with Wind Song yet, but
Miss Vertin, I suggest we
I know
spend
she
more
is
time
Russian,
together
but she's
like
also
this.
fluent in English.
Back in the old days, we often danced around the campfire. After that, we talked about life and told the children the true history of our land. Sometimes we would just sit in silence, waiting for the future to arrive. I learned this from living among the humans.
I guess it's time to like use up all of our stored resources.
Thank you for your help, dear comrade.
Comrade. She would have been like a 10 out of 10 character if she said Tovarish instead.
From icebergs to mountains, from the sea to the land, I have traveled between these worlds countless times. Then, I found Rayashki at the intersection of these worlds. Small, but hopeful. Alone in its dream, but maybe not so in the future.
Wait, what? I guess we'll find out. I know she has her own side cube, but we don't have the currency for that yet. Where is it? Healing 1, please. Where's August?
I know how to treat a new friend like you.
Yeah, from the event. I know nothing about this game. Is it good? Again, another subjective question. If you find a game enjoyable or not.
Will the daytime here be longer and warmer?
But in gameplay terms, if you enjoy turn-based card games, RPG kind of fighting, you might enjoy this game. As for the story, I don't know. That depends on you. I just knew that getting into this game, I would like this story. Yeah, just try and see for yourself, man.
See? The flowers have grown taller. They will take good care of you.
Damn, I have to level up Marcus as well. Leveling up characters is so much work.
Oh, Miss Vertin, I suggest we spend more time together like this to share more ideas and philosophy.
I know how to treat a new friend like you.
Kinda prefer him with the the Marcus outfit. Yeah, this game isn't just Europe, like it's all over the world, really. I don't know, I'll have to see what kind of people were fighting in the event first, before I start putting more resources. Rayashi. I guess that's her story thing. Yeah, that's the thing. With me, the main reason I play these games are for the voice acting, as much as I like to meme about it. You know, haha, I played this game for the voice acting, but I really do.
I once traveled to a small town called Ryashki.
It's Verton's mom again.
It was located high up within the Arctic Circle, and it was frigid cold all year long.
I recognize that British MILF voice anywhere.
After my visit there, I traveled to many more places. From Zealand to the Balkan Peninsula, my journey went on and on. But above all other places, I kept finding my thoughts returning to that little town, to its incandescent lights glowing in the long dark of the polar night, to the shared dream of the people there.
Exactly, my MILF senses went off. I'm like, wait a minute, older woman voice. British accent, definitely Verton's mom. I already did the fucking calculations in my head.
I got this picture book from Ryashki.
I can see like math equations and I'm like triangulating the location, the latitude and longitude.
It is a children's book, a thin one at that.
The coordinates.
But the story inside has the power to warm a frigid heart. Once opened, wells of bright primary colors run into one another and flow up onto my palm. I found myself returning to it during stormy days when I was stuck at home.
No, that's definitely not Windsong. Windsong has an American accent.
This is a story.
At least when
about
she's talking in
honest and
English.
Ordinary people.
Also, in most events, it's usually Verton's mom in the beginning anyway. Apart from 1.5. No, 1.6 event. The really shitty Chinese event.
The swans are dancing in a circle. Their arms go back and forth. Vila and the swans have done this dance almost 20 times last week. She taught the swans all their beautiful moves.
I really thought that was Windsong. You see, my friend, as a older woman connoisseur, I can tell just from the voice.
Swan Lake is the best ballet ever. I remember Mr. Afghani once said so. He also said the tortoises would come to watch. Vila says she doesn't like the tortoises. She likes knowledge. I don't know much about knowledge. But I think Miss Vila's always right.
Name every MILF's voice. We'll be here all week.
Only between you and me? Vila smells like seaweed and coral. But those are happy smells to me. I think she must be the princess of the ocean. But she tells us she is not special, and that everyone here is equal, no matter if they are a princess or a swan.
Also, one thing this game does really well is that sometimes you can't tell if... Like, they do child voices so good in this game that sometimes you can't tell if they actually hired a kid VA or it's a woman doing a kid's voice. It probably is just a kid. But not many games do that.
That we all have
Especially
2
gacha.
feet and 10 fingers. And if we all work together, we can build the beacon to the future. I hope in the future we still get to sing and dance when we are not building beacons.
Are MILF and hags the same? Yes, but hags are more of a meme term, and MILFs are like more of a like this is what she is kind of term. I've never heard anyone that the whole hag thing originated as a meme. Be like, haha, old woman. Like it originated from English translations of anime, when the character would make fun of an older woman and be like, ah, you hag, get out of here. You know, you're old and infertile, kind of thing. Oh, what about cougars? Alright, this is gonna be a long history lesson. But first, let's start with hags. So as I said, it started with anime English translations. And then eventually we got to somewhere in like Limbus Company or something. And the whole hag meme might even go back even before Limbus Company, maybe even Library of Ruina. Because Project Moon loves older women. But as far as I know, it picked up when the whole Utis meme started going around Twitter or something. And everyone's like, oh, this hag. I want to fuck this hag. And then it kind of just went off from there. MILFs stands for Mother I'd Like to Flatter. That's the classy version of the acronym. And yeah, it's just mothers really, if you're just into married women or women who have children already. Usually those kinds of women have a more mature aura. Probably big boobas. Because, I mean, that's what usually happens when you get pregnant. To a woman anyway. However, the MILF term isn't only exclusive to women who have children. Personally, I believe that MILF, you can call any woman a MILF as long as she has that motherly aura about her. As for cougars, cougars would be around, are like a much older women who prey on younger men. So cougars would be like 40 plus, 50 plus kind of women. Very sexually active. But yeah, there's your there's your history lesson on all these older women terms. You're welcome. I have a PhD on this thing.
Nina's favorite food is called alonka. It's a chocolate bar. She used to cry a lot whenever she made a mistake with her dancing. But then Vila talked to her, and now she doesn't cry so much.
I just said. Should have been listening.
One time, she danced very, very perfectly. So, Vila gave her a piece of an alonka bar.
Gilfs are basically replace the M on MILFs, but with grandma. So grandmothers I'd like to flatter. I'm not into Gilf, so I'm not too much of an expert, but the acronym is pretty straightforward.
I believe she will be a great dancer if she doesn't get too nervous on stage. then she could have even more chocolate.
Wouldn't that be G-MILFs? No, because grandmother is one word!
I wish I was like her. I want chocolate too.
Where is the line between the two, though? One is a grandmother and the other is a mother. It's not that complicated.
But I'm not a swan like her. And now, there's never any Alyonka in the canteen's cupboard.
Whoa, animated CG.
Now Nina is the swan princess. The most prettiest of all swans. Basono is the swan prince. He is a nice one, and he has many swan friends.
Damn, they do ballet at that young of an age.
And Piotr is the evil sorcerer, a black swan. Nobody wanted to be the bad guy, but Piotr doesn't mind. He is very serious and always bossy to everyone, so he doesn't have many swan friends. Piotr just wants to do his job as perfectly as he can, because he loves our town. Now, August is not a swan, but he also loves his town. Then there is a little mouse who moves as quickly as the blowing wind. Will it be our new visitor? What was it that Vila said about new visitors? I don't remember now.
Yeah, it's spelled like that, but it actually is pronounced Peter. Or Piotr. I don't know, it depends. I think in Russian they pronounce it like that. Also, I think Augustus VA is not actually Russian. He or she is just putting on a Russian accent.
Vila! Reporting to you, Comrade Vila. I have a very important question.
Well, then go ahead, little Comrade Avgust.
How should we receive the new visitors coming to town?
How would you categorize a 1,000-year-old vampire? Or is it all about looks and not the actual age? It's all about personality and aura. Again, I'm more open about these terms. I think these terms shouldn't be too constrictive. Like just because you don't have to label a woman a MILF just because she has children, you know? Like, yes, that would be correct, but I think it's more about her personality and aura. So if it's a 1,000-year-old vampire, technically, yeah, you can be like, haha, funny hag. But it would just feel weird, especially when she doesn't even look like a hag, because, you know, anime vampire women are usually depicted as very young.
Maybe we can welcome them with Zelyanka?
Because of the whole,
friendship? Or maybe
immortal
something else?
youth thing.
We will welcome them with white snow, with smiles on our faces, and with welcoming arms we use to achieve our dreams, as we do for everyone who comes here, little comrade. It's always good to ask questions. But don't forget your task today, all right?
Oh!
Oh!
I won't. My drawings are important, but Vila says entertaining our new friends is also important. Which one comes first?
Naruhodo. Arigato, Solus sensei. Anytime.
the swans have flown away, Evgeny will go up to the stage.
I am the expert
Evgeny is not an evil sorcerer,
on this topic.
but he knows a secret magic that makes everyone's tongues hide in their mouths. He is not so much a bad person, I think. Evgeny's shadow is very long, but no one, not even my sunflower, can explain why. Evgeny walks heavily onto the stage. His appearance comes without any applause.
We have received a telegraph. Xenos investigators will arrive here in Rayashki tomorrow afternoon. And we will be hosting a welcome ceremony. I understand your concerns. I know you don't want Xeno to interfere with your lives, nor do you want their troops stationed here. And I would remind you that they have honored their side of the deal for decades now.
We give them runium ore, and they supply us in return. It should be as simple as that.
That is the thickest Russian accent I've ever heard.
Always it has been this way, since my grandfather's time.
Times have changed, Comrade Knut.
Knut? That's a very Scandinavian name.
In the old days, Xeno used to pay us generously for mining this runium, because our ore was necessary for their arcane combat vehicles. But now, we have nearly exhausted all our mines. You know this better than I do.
But isn't there some other work we can do? Already we build our own houses, and now we even grow our own crops.
He's right. Why must we work with Xeno if we could feed ourselves?
Comrades, calm yourselves. Evgeny is doing this for everybody's sake. Have you forgotten about those little monsters? Is there anyone left on our defense team that hasn't been injured fighting them?
It is as Comrade Nikita said. The critters are running rampant these days. Not only have they occupied most of our mines, some have even found their way into the town. Do you really think we can protect our people with our small defense team? Don't you care about your neighbor's safety? Do you want to keep Rayashki an isolated town just to let it die?
Rayashki is more than an isolated town, Evgeny. And we all know that.
But this is the reality we all must face now.
Comrade Evgeny, it was your idea to turn to these Xeno big guys for help. But you never even asked what we think, did you? So you can't blame us for disagreeing now.
I'm doing this for your good.
We can take care of ourselves.
Has Xeno arrived? Roar.
Everyone, watch out!
Oh, the critters.
Defense team, on it!
Rayashki. Oh, did they just give us Villa in the beginning? Okay. Oh, I like the music. Then, wait, is this Kalinka? Oh, never mind.
Let's go. I walk fast. This is my position.
Wait, I don't even know what he fully does yet. Assemble Russian team. Oh yeah, I did say before this event that I was hoping Lilia was gonna be on this. Especially since they're sending a team from Xeno. It just makes sense that Lilia has to be on it. Come on. I really want to use Marcus. Where is she? Marcus! There you are.
Oh, were you looking for me? Here I am. Oh, were you looking for me? Here I am.
Then August.
This is my position.
Please watch your step. Books are everywhere. And if you step on them, that hurts me.
I have to farm. Fuck. Whatever, let's just...
Shall I ask the enemy for their tactics?
Welcome, friends.
Let's just do this one for now and then I'll do a quick farm. Ooh. That's an interesting music. Whoa, everything's blue.
Shh, I hear something.
Oh, so Marcus has like... what you call it?
Whose heart is beating so loud? Talking out calms people down.
Marcus also heals, but it's kind of like
Common sense. Retreat.
Sotheby.
What? I can't make the call?
Like, I just want to figure out how... It's all generosity.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Let's shake hands.
Sharp fangs.
Oh, power burst.
Stay low profile. I don't want to be shunted to some radical department.
Korobeniki. Is that it? I knew it was a familiar tune. I mean, it just makes sense because it's Russia, but still. Interesting remix.
I salute your sense of smell, Comrade Vila. We could have suffered much more severe consequences without your forewarning.
Think nothing of it. It's just a reflex reaction when there's danger nearby.
But this incursion has proved my point. We need Xeno's help. The other townspeople are not gifted with your set of talents. We are all vulnerable to the growing dangers. Wouldn't you agree? I only ask you to put yourself in their shoes.
Your criticism is valid and well accepted, Comrade Yevgeny. Perhaps I could agree with your plan. Provided Xeno's presence is a temporary one, we just don't want them to change things for us here.
Also, I don't understand those gloves she's wearing. It's so weird. It's like, it doesn't cover the entire hand, it just leaves like half of your palm open. I don't understand the point of those gloves. They don't even look cool. It looked like when you put gloves in the washing machine and then they turn too small or something.
I'm glad that you have finally come to realize what is best for us. Xeno is known for their rigorous methods and rational decision-making, and they are committed to maintaining peace around the world. I'm sure they will make the right decision. They trusted us to supply their ore, and we have faithfully played our part in supporting them. Thanks to our help, Xeno has successfully tackled many international issues.
ankle sucks, but for gloves. Yeah,
It
pretty
has
much.
always been them and us together, fighting for a better world.
When he puts it that way, he is right. We should be proud of our cooperation.
Oh, thank you, Russian Mario. This guy looks like Mario, but Russian. Like, if his hat was red, and if his overalls were blue.
Therefore, we will show our appreciation to Xeno for the contributions they've made to the world with our help. Now let's continue our rehearsals.
Have you seen August? I can't find him.
Oh, it's August. What? It's now August.
Strange. Where did he go?
Nina.
Looking for a new Linka left in the cupboards, I'd bet. He's always breaking the rules, doing whatever he wants.
We shouldn't talk badly about our classmate, Piotr. He's one of us.
Piotr. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is pronounced Piotr in Russian. August. No, there's a V there though.
Yes, you're right. I just wanted everyone to do their best. Even him.
Don't worry, kids. We will find them. A child is missing, Comrade Yevgeny. I suggest a temporary suspension of our rehearsals.
It must be that strange kid again. He is always sneaking away like this.
Yes, you look August. It's not Cyrillic, because August would be written completely differently.
He is only trying to understand the world in his own way.
The only character whose name is written in Cyrillic is Zima. Also, fun fact for those people who don't know, but Cyrillic originated from ancient Greek alphabet. And that's why it looks different. And also has similarities to Greek.
I'm neither in Romania nor on the Funni Islands.
Man, if only they put collector's edition outfits for characters that we actually want to use. Like a 5-star or something rather than 4 stars. Oh wait, Baby Blue is a 5 stars, isn't she? Oh yeah, she is. I don't really buy it for the drip. I mostly buy it for the clear drops and the candy. It's probably not even worth it. I'll probably just buy it just for the collector's edition stuff.
I'm neither in Romania nor on the
To be fair, the outfits in this event is kind of cool, but I don't really use Eternity anymore. And I don't even have Medicine Pocket. But Medicine Pocket does look cool in that outfit. Wait. Just gonna farm real quick. I'm so sorry. I farmed for the other characters, but not
May the peace be with us.
While we're doing that, let's watch the trailer, because my god, I have bad timing. .8 trailer. Whoa, that's crazy. Wind song. Did you just say
navy
Blim?
blue color. It's a mutant. So that's why they've sent me here. Something is wrong with this town.
Yeah, see, look, Wind song is an American accent. There's no way it was
Rayashki is a town on an island near the North Pole. Peaceful and free from strife. For decades, the town has prospered from mining ore.
But that ore has now run dry. And without the ore, Xeno will no longer support us. Comrades,
Duh.
it is time to leave.
Mosin Nagan. Wait, was it actually? I mean, it would make sense, but...
To leave.
Yes. Look at August with his fucking Ushanka. He looks so... his head looks so small with it.
I drafted the town's ley energy map. Here. We might find new resources.
This is amazing! Are new rocks growing out of the dirt?
You found a new way out for us.
This is our last hope.
Hurrah!
Protect our dreams and unite our people. For our land, for our future. Comrades, we march.
Whoa, farewell Reyashi. Let me just check what's happening over here, alright. So I'm guessing later on we're gonna like move the town to somewhere or something, because something bad happened. Oh no.
The future? We will build new homes.
Villa.
The sun will melt the thick snow. Perhaps by then our peace will last forever. Join with us, comrades. Hard scales, sharp fangs.
Best case scenario, people call me Professor or Dr. Winsong. Worse, they call me Liar.
That's a big ass
Confirm
coat.
the coordinates. Next, to draw a bigger picture.
Whoa, her ultimate looks cool.
Flowers and white gloves. We will dig up a lot of potatoes together. Will the daytime here be longer and warmer? Salute!
Oh, and then the garments. Nah, I don't think Blue Puck would do something like that. It's just that this is a Russian event, so they had So they added Russian characters, that's it. It's like saying, you know, Arknight's Hypogryph. Making a Ursus event and then adding loads of Ursus Russian characters. Oh yeah, I forgot about the wilderness. Probably get that. We're fine now. Marcus, can I upgrade you?
Please watch your step. Books are everywhere. And if you step on... Yes! A brand new chapter for me.
So expensive. My resources.
Oh, thank you. I will double my efforts. I'll even double the size of my case.
It's a cool animation. I kinda like her with the coat more though.
I'm neither in Romania nor on the Flannan Isles, but in a suitcase.
But how many do we need until 8,000? I guess we'll get that when we get there. Time travel shenanigans. Yeah, we'll have enough. And then I'll just grind on the hard versions of the levels. Rayashki.
Vila once said that sunflowers mean warmth, and that makes them everyone's friends. They would warmly welcome every guest that comes to town. Just like my best friend here, right? Best friends. Everyone should have a best friend. Sure. We can...
Whoa. Did he do that?
Alright. Now here are big friends, small friends, many friends. So that our new guests won't feel so lonely when they come.
Amazing. I've never seen such a highly mutated Ijirak before. I would have missed these precious research opportunities if there weren't a gathering in the town. Oh, Winsong, seems like life has been good to you and your theory. The disorder in ley energy here has not only caused the exhaustion of the Runian mines, but has also mutated local critters to varying degrees. Then Xeno was right. No wonder they have sent so many researchers here to look for abnormalities. Even the crank ones like me.
That was such a good camera pan.
It's obvious that this town has more to it than a handful of overly active critters. But they don't seem especially interested in the mutant ones either. Xeno, what were you looking for here?
Avgus is just there.
Hey, let go! Let go of my leg!
Strange. You're not a fox, and you're not a sable.
This unknown child.
Hey, kid, what are you doing? Oh, shoot. Ejiraks are usually known for their good temper. It seems to not apply to their mutant kin. Fine.
Silly little August.
Oh, were you looking for me? Here I am.
Oh god, I have to like level so many things. What have I done?
This is my position.
This is gonna be a pain.
We make an ideal team.
Put him there for now. Alright,
Please watch your step. Books are everywhere. And if you...
I know how to treat a new friend like you.
do I even give him that?
I know how to treat a new friend
Limbus
like
Company! Oh yeah, does anyone know when the Earl King Heathcliff is coming out? I know they've announced it. Let's get them to 5 first. Trailer maybe tomorrow. I am excited. Yeah, they usually do a teaser and then they do a trailer, and then a week from the trailer is when it comes out. But we don't need to do crit. August. August. Whatever, I'll do it properly when I level them up. Just need them at a decent.
Miss Vertin, I suggest we spend more.
Valpurgis should be in 20 days. No, it isn't. I thought Valpurgis should be in, There's no way Valpurgis is coming out in 20 days. It's all the way in October. October's Canto 7. I thought they said they wanted to do Valpurgis the same month as Halloween or something during the live stream. September is Walpo. Oh god. Yeah, I do want to save my pulls for that. Valpurgis is September. Oh, I see. I apologize. I've not verified my information. If you have not verified your information, then I also just like believe anything anyone says in the internet. I think that's a healthy outlook, anyway.
Books are everywhere.
We're not doing endgame content yet anyway, so I just need to... Crit rate... And thus any hope of Solus getting work done next month died instantly. That is very true. And I'm super afraid of that. Okay.
I'm neither.
Holy shit, we have this many Psy cubes.
Please watch your step. Books are everywhere.
What do you mean, wait, don't? Spling. Is it not as efficient? Because I've already done it. I'll leave it at 50 for now. Sorry about that.
Join with us, comrades.
Ooh, funky.
Or this book? Like a metaphor? To read. Did I miss something?
Let's shake hands.
I admire your courage.
Will you be my friends too?
Sharp fangs.
I want to see her ultimate.
Did I miss something?
We share the same dream.
Salute!
To a brighter future for everyone.
Ooh. That's Rusalka status.
It hurts!
Don't worry.
What the fuck does this do? Grant 1 Moxie and Eureka to a target. Whoa, really? That's so really cool. That's so cool.
You can do this, Marcus.
Wait. Power burst. Oh. She gives power burst. Song of Passion. Crit rate, crit damage. This is why I wanted Villa. Undispellable as well. Who's the artist in the thumbnail?
You can do this, Marcus.
Always check the description for that.
This book? Or this one? And now it's easier to understand.
You have done well, comrade.
Природа — это числа и черты.
Whoa, it's from the trailer. Why didn't they just use the trailer? I don't get it. They always do this. They have like some cool animated CGs for the trailer and whatever, and then they don't use it for in-game.
Are you building blocks here?
Whew. Lucky for us, it seems to still be afraid of the dark like the rest of its kind. It's finally over.
Also, I'm gonna have a guess and say something like they probably got 2 VAs for Windsong, the same way they did. What was it in 1.7 event with Kakanya, where with Windsong it's like you have the English VA and then one for the when she speaks Russian. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we're gonna have the same stuff happening here in this event.
Oh, my materials.
Wow. You are
Yeah, the Freud girl.
most. You drove away all the bad creatures and protected everyone. Swans on the stage, the big burning furnaces in the factory, and even the uncle sleeping in the mine with Papa. I think they would all give you a big thumbs up.
Huh?
Man, I want Anushanka. They look so nice and comfortable.
You can call me Windsong?
I don't think Windsong is Russian. I mean, I don't know much about the story since we just began, but I think Windsong is Russian because she's fluent in Russian. But then when she moved to Xeno, she had to learn English, and maybe that's why she just has an American accent at that point.
Just to be clear, I'm not a spy, kid. I'm just a traveler staying in town for the moment.
Oh, but I have never seen you before. Do you also like the rest in the water? Like Villa? Do you also have a beautiful blue tail?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm certain that I am not what you think I am, little fellow. I am a researcher. We often stay in quiet corners when we work on a project, so you won't see us often. Understand?
Researchers? Like those people on TV? I saw them stand on a tall stage with flowers in their arms. They spoke a lot and cried. And then they were given a shiny medal. Vila said the medals were to praise them for being very clever. Can I see your medal?
Oh, she didn't get a medal, that's why she's...
Oh, the crystal on you looks stunning. It looks purer than those in the mine carts.
Wait, why would Nerl have an Irish accent? Don't you mean Polish accent?
Of course. Papa gave it to me.
It is precious, but also very dangerous. A crystal like this is almost as volatile as undiluted runium ore. Kid, listen to me. Put that away. Go home now and don't let anyone see it. Understand? It could stimulate the critter's appetite.
Can you build a very tall wall? One that can protect the whole town? Like what you did with the blocks?
I'm sorry, little fellow. That was just a trick. It won't last long.
I don't understand why we're having trouble with critters in the year post-World War II, Soviet Union, where people have guns. Why are we still having trouble with these monsters?
Oh, that was amazing! Nina, Knut, Vila, everyone should learn from you.
We shouldn't be having trouble with monsters when we have bullets.
Could I make the doors and stones listen to me like you did one day?
This is why
Like
fantasy
you
worlds
create?
don't
Like
work
you?
when people have guns.
A strange kid like you should live in the age of Aquarius and be a part of the New Age movement, or become some kind of yogi doing meditation, and do it anywhere but here.
The New Age movement. What is that? Is that where you're from?
It's not a place. It's a spirit of a time, full of interesting things like crystals,
Will the sun close its eyes? Will the dark clouds spit on people? Will their ships blow bubbles under the water?
Of course. They even believe that the world is a giant piece of blank paper, and they are the artists drawing on it. And not only that, they are obsessed with bizarre ideas. Where did the Stonehenge on the Salisbury Plain come from? Where are the ships and planes which traveled past the Sargasso Sea now?
I like them.
They called themselves lay hunters, the apprentices of a once renowned school of thought.
Yeah, the BGM.
However, few people in academic circles accepted the idea of ley lines
I could like
as an
fall
answer
asleep
to their
to this.
questions. So, for these lay hunters, it has been a long walk through a dark night.
This is a nice little interaction, but what is
Then
this
we can come to the yacht.
conversation supposed
Here
to?
the sun never sets. Half the year anyways. Then I can be their friend. And when I grow up, I will be a lay hunter too.
I'm afraid it's a bit too late, little fellow. Most have already given up. They lost interest in solving the mysteries and lost their faith in finding the curves and the lines. So, the study of ley lines has been all but abandoned. There's only one fool left that hasn't given it up.
She's the last one.
And you, I suppose, are this only one fool, yes?
Please, ma'am. Believe me, I am not a child abductor.
Well, I think this isn't a good place to receive our guests. We have much more appropriate arrangements for new friends. But if our guest has any ill intentions, we will retaliate.
I am not a child abductor. What a classic gacha line. Needle grass. I hope Ryashiki is an actual place. I feel like it's just a made up town. Oh, it just loops.
We're here. Thank you for taking care of little comrade August, miss.
You mean I'm not here to be questioned? Or arrested?
Of course not. Perhaps we're a little too optimistic, but when we meet a stranger, we prefer to welcome them.
Oh. Well, I'm Windsong.
That's a very unique name. And where is it you come from?
From the east side of the Dniester River.
Critters.
No offense, miss, but you have a complicated and unfamiliar scent about you. The smell of hard rocks, a lighthouse by the sea, rainwater in a humid summer.
She can smell that.
Though.
I think most rootless travelers like me smell like that.
Welcome to Ryashiki, Miss Winsong.
I love her salute pose.
Thank you. I understand your caution, but...
You have nothing to worry about. It's not a disease. Anyway, let's talk about you. I heard that you are a researcher.
I'm secretly not a mermaid.
Not long ago, many of your peers visited here. They wandered around and looked under every rock and floorboard in the town, like you do. I thought perhaps they were attracted here by the town itself. But regrettably, not long after, they left one after another in disappointment. I was disappointed too. Will you be like them?
Those people are famous scholars. Of course they won't spend too much time on a project with unclear prospects. But I'm used to those.
I salute you for your courage and spirit of exploration.
I thought you might be more hostile to me. Shouting things like, "Who do you think you are to prowl about on our private property?"
She even put on the accent.
Huh?
Many see the study of ley lines like finding a needle in the grass of a Siberian field. Wasted effort with negligible results.
There is no such thing as meaningless work. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or what you do. You will find your purpose here.
Is that so? No wonder how you have such an unusual student like August.
All that childhood wonder. Innocence. Somehow you've preserved it in him, haven't you?
Is the show finished? We cancelled our rehearsal, August. Mr. Yevgeny just left red-faced.
Yes, and he cancelled the friendship cheese on the food menu. All thanks to you.
But I was welcoming our new friend.
And we have lost our cheese because of you. This is all your fault. You're the most bothersome kid in the Rayashki.
I know that word. Most means the best. So thank you, Piotr.
You! August, we don't see anyone new here. You're not lying again, are you?
She's with Vila. They greet each other, share footprints, and even sing together. Windsong is also the best. She can draw many lines on the snow, and even on a seagull.
We're not having another freak in town, right?
Do you mean drawing on the blackboard? Like Miss Vila did?
Yeah, what did he mean by share footprints? I was trying to understand what he meant by that.
She made the earth turn into a tall, tall wall. And she blew her breath at it and made a building appear. If we had enough lay hunters like her working together, we would be able to send sunflowers high into the sky.
Yeah, but how can you walk together unless Windsong was walking behind Villa, and then she was stepping on where Villa was stepping? Because you can't share footprints if you're walking side by side.
Ah, that's not so tough. All the men in town know how to build stuff like that. When we grow up, we will work like them, with hoes and shovels. But that will take ages.
If we can learn how to build like the lay hunters, then we can help the adults right now.
Don't listen to August. Greetings, Miss Windsong. Is it true? Can you really shape the earth into different things and build things from it?
Not exactly. The things I build with my arcane skill have only a momentary effect. I can't use it that way. I learned it as part of my research while studying ley lines.
Miss Vinsong, those things August told us, are they true? The sun that closes its eyes, the dark clouds that spit on people, and the lines that can reveal everything.
Miss Vinsong, will you be our teacher? Like Miss Vila? Can you prove anything?
Kids, one question at a time.
Sorry, Miss Vila. I should explain it to them. Mine is not a formal discipline. Many people believe that it relies too much on the observations of arcanists, and the conclusions aren't useful for the public.
Why does he keep using words kids aren't gonna understand?
So it is best that you kids do not study it. A pursuit of passion, fit for only a very stubborn fool like me.
I see. Then you must show us all about it. Shouldn't she, kids? I'm sure Miss Winsong would be very happy to give us a special lesson about her studies.
Uh-huh.
Yay!
Miss Vila, I thought I made myself clear.
You have worked hard in this pursuit of passion, haven't you?
Regardless, the study of ley lines is, well, it's useless.
Useless?
These kids should learn something like geography It's a much more thorough and important field. As far as the general public and academic institutions are concerned, the study of ley lines is just a niche aspect of geography. Worse still, one that is solely accessible to arcanists. To devote any real time to its investigation would take up valuable research funds and equally valuable researchers.
At least that was how they felt about it.
Who can say for certain?
What about you? Do you also think that the study of ley lines is a waste of funds and manpower?
That is true, and anime kids are way smarter than they should be in real life.
Of
Especially
course
high
I
school
don't.
anime.
Through ley lines, we can detect arcanum-related events in the area, learn about local arcane creatures, and find the secrets hidden both above and below the Earth's surface. But I can't yet prove this to people.
Well, you don't have to prove it alone. It doesn't matter what others think of your work. The only important thing is finding its uses. At first, Rayashki was just a remote village, far north in the Arctic Circle. People came here to share a dream of a better future. It was only by luck that we found the Runium. Then Zeno approached us and became our business partner. For over 60 years, people here have worked together to make it what it is now. We built the school, the swimming pool, and the cinema for everyone.
They have a cinema in this place.
Rayashki embraces and takes in every newcomer. You and your studies are no exception. This is where our paths meet. Please know that I'm not just doing this for you. I'm doing this for a better future. A well-rounded education is vital in bringing up the next generation of scientists and workers. Our children should learn more about this world, even from those perspectives and types of knowledge that aren't widely accepted.
Thank you, Miss Vila.
Oh, they're friends now. There are other adults, but Villa and Winsong and Avgus are the main characters. Ugh. I need to, music might be a bit too loud. Also another thing I don't like about this game, why is... You have master volume, sound effect, BGM, nothing for voice volume, for some reason.
The study of ley lines sees the world as a clear map. The cities look like squares to us, while natural landscapes appear to be curves overlapping one another. Many bizarre places in the world, such as the location of the Tunguska explosion or the mysterious 30th parallel north, can't be drawn in squares and curves like cities in ordinary landscapes. We need to find a way to indicate them in a clear, precise way.
It's amazing.
Well, it is the ley line map of a city, but you are right. It does look like a maze. To begin with, I should introduce the most crucial concept in the study of ley lines.
Are we gonna have an exposition?
Ley energy.
An exposition part about ley lines.
It is a special energy which we can easily detect throughout the town. See how it comes out from underneath the ground and goes into the local biosphere. If we think of the town's ley lines as a
Like how big fish?
Exactly. They are the smallest fish eaten
This is
by
just
the
gonna be
big fish.
lore
And the ley
stuff.
energy, I mean, when the big fish die and break down, the small fish will go back to where they first came from.
You've put it very well, Miss Winsong. Like the rainwater that comes from the ocean to the rivers and returns back to the ocean.
You're a quick learner, but it is not exactly like water. The concentration of ley energy is far more noticeable than that of a lake or a school of fish. Once we find its densest spot, we'll be able to trace it back to its source.
Then what are these bright spots?
These are the energy-rich locations.
So many.
Yes.
I think we
Then
can skip
what
most of
They
this.
can tell us many things. The ley huts, some of the components don't match with any. Of course, from the ley energy, we can also learn.
I hate
about-
exposition.
These are just lines.
Like dancing earth? Jumping on the waves.
Great.
They look interesting, but we don't really understand.
Cheer up, kids. It's not finished yet.
Man, their classroom looked way better than my classrooms back in the day.
Ley line cartography is complicated.
And this was like in the
It takes the efforts
50s.
of many ley hunters working together, investigating the area, even braving dangerous and forbidden places. To this day, we've never been able to finish a completed ley energy map.
I know it now. This is Ryashki.
Huh?
Ah, I see it too. And here is the swimming pool. That little square is our square. These little balls are our homes.
Oh, I live here. The third ball on the left of yours.
You're very bright, August. This is the ley energy map.
But Miss Winsong, why are you mapping the energy of our town? Have you found any secrets that we don't know?
Children, right now you can only see what's above the ground. But there is even more ley energy beneath the ground. Will the sun always be in the sky? Will the glaciers ever melt away? What lies in the darkness beneath us? Are there other critters around here that you've never seen? How should we deal with them?
I heard once that there were many strange footprints next to the school windows.
Uncle Patrick saw it. A monster with 6 legs, and each one has spikes.
That must be a kikirn, a small-sized Canidae critter, mostly seen in cold areas.
Alright, I like the characters, but so far, like, what's the point of the story? There's no, like, hook right now. Like, yeah, we have introductions and shit, and we've met the new characters, but, like, there's no hook! I need a hook! Like, where's the,
But the ley energy might have affected the weather of their habitat, or they wouldn't be here in Ryashki in summer. The deep blue line here shows that
Or maybe Uncle
We need the
Patrick-
fucking
the ley energy accumulated
direction
and
in the
suggests
story.
We can infer that this is a docile.
Since these critters began to overrun the area, you provided a different angle on the situation, Miss Winsong. I believe it would help the defense team.
I know it'll come eventually, but still, man, like... I like it when stories, like, don't beat around the bush. For, like, the first 3 or 6 parts of a chapter or something. And then they're just like, alright, here's the hook. This is what's gonna get you to, like, attach yourself to the story. boom, enjoy the ride.
The fires in the furnaces are out. The bees and kites dance around the pond. White mosses on the wall?
I don't know. I like my stories that just like cut out filler shit and be like, boom, 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 here's the story, go. Enjoy.
Oh, storms will fall down from the sky.
Stop saying these strange things, August. The defense team will keep the critters out of town and protect everyone. And there will not be any stones falling from the sky.
Is everything alright, Piotr?
Yeah, you're lying. Ryashki is safe. It will be our home forever.
I hate to tell you this, kid, but what August just said could be right. I have the same feeling that the good weather here won't last too long.
There we go. Now we're getting here.
Look at those thick gray lines. Those are the traces of cloud movements and moisture. Now they're mingled together.
But the sun will still be shining. Miss Vila said that the polar day will last for a very, very long time.
I don't think a storyline just built on Pig is necessarily that amazing. What does that even mean? I actually can't understand that sentence. Am I too old now?
Miss Vila was right. And past statistics don't lie. According to the data, the weather here should continue for the next few months.
I'm not saying they gotta add explosions and shit every 5 minutes. I'm just saying like... I mean, it's just basic narrative writing, really. Like, just basic writing stuff. Like, you gotta have a hook for people to be like, alright, now I'm interested in the story. I'm gonna continue with it. Kind of thing. It's been 3 parts, like, all we know so far is that, oh, we're inviting Zeno, and that's it. Also, here's Windsong.
Yet the ley lines say otherwise. They say the weather will be extremely unpredictable.
Storyline needs downtime so that the interesting stuff becomes more interesting. I know that, but I'm not talking about we need like the really good stuff in the beginning. I'm talking about basic writing. Like, you need a hook. Like, every writer knows this.
You are making things up. The forecaster on TV said the weather in Ryashki will be temperate in the coming months.
And the weather forecaster was right, according to his analysis. But life is full of surprises.
I don't know, maybe because I'm so used to making 1-minute videos. So, like, I can't really just do exposition stuff and be like, oh yes, we gotta ease the viewer in. No, it's just like, boom, here's the content. Here's the dopamine.
I know why you're concerned, Miss Winsong.
Cut out the filler
I feel
shit.
the glaciers are melting slightly faster than usual. There is going to be a warm front forming from the melting water.
But will there really be stones falling from the sky?
I can't say anything for certain just yet, kid. All I have is this incomplete map. And as you can see, many sources of the marks and traces haven't been located. But there's no question that Ryashki will soon face many challenges. The weather could become much worse. The environment might change. Maybe some unknown critters might turn up.
Liar! You're all liars! Ryashki is at home, so it can't be dangerous!
Piotr, you can't fly if your feathers get wet.
Alright, that was pretty good.
They will need some time to take in all this new knowledge. Don't you agree?
I thought I could handle all their questions. I think I made things worse. Sorry.
Have faith in them. They will come around.
Piotr.
Are you here to laugh at me? All these stories of monsters and falling stones, they aren't good at all. I overheard Mr. Evgeny talking. He said the town has so many problems, and soon what some people think will decide our future. If people believe in those terrible stories, maybe they will be scared and they won't come back to Rayashki. Our town will be forgotten.
But I wasn't lying. Hmm? Hello, Kikiru.
What? What are you doing? I will draw its attention. You go find the defense team for help.
What the fuck is the defense team doing? Just letting critters go inside the town.
Welcome, friends.
Actually, wait.
I will remember your
Or
sacrifice.
this book?
Sharp fangs.
Time to turn the page. To transcribe.
I think I might like Villa more than Tooth Fairy. The only thing Tooth Fairy does better than Villa is... Tooth Fairy has full team heal. Whereas Villa can only heal 1 and 2 people. Villa.
Let's shake hands.
Or this book?
Let's see what that one does.
I can't read it.
Warning, warning. The puppy is fleeing the scene.
Maybe she only has feet when she's in land. He's the Little Mermaid, but, like, more convenient.
It's itchy. It feels warm, doesn't it?
Did he just feed the critter?
Miss Winsong said they can be our friends. That they will bring seeds to every corner of the town.
Also, I heard if you pair Marcus with Mercuria from 2.0, she's meant to be super good.
Like a gardener?
Like, it's just super good synergy, apparently. That's what I've heard.
Yes. Go plant more sunflowers, Kikirn.
So, Miss Winsong was not a liar.
To be continued. Boss fight. Cordian. This is where we meet Xeno. Mikuya Pot 5. Broke the game apparently. Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna be potting 5 any character. Or at least any 6-star characters anytime soon.
Do you really think it's a good idea to turn to Xeno for help?
We have drawn almost every man and woman from the mining facilities to get rid of the critters nesting around the port. Most of the defense team were injured. Some lightly, but others got much worse. It will be weeks before they can return to duty. If an attack like the one at the rehearsal happens again, I'm not sure we will be able to protect ourselves.
We have guns! I don't care how much magic critters have, nothing will stop Bullet. Come on,
I
man.
know most of our people are frustrated with Zeno's arrival. But I expected better from you, Vila. People trust you, and they will follow you. But that doesn't make you right. Maybe you're still too young to see the dangers.
I might be wrong, but history is a long lesson in learning what is right through being unafraid to be wrong.
Sadly, we don't have time for a trial and error.
And this is your excuse for making decisions for us against our will?
If their reason was they were running out of ammunition, then this would be more believable. Rather than, oh, we can't protect ourselves with our guns. If they said something like that, I'd be like, come on now. Bullet will stop any fantasy creature, I don't give a fuck.
I will hold myself responsible for my decisions. In that, you have my word.
There's a reason we have medieval fantasy as a genre. Keyword medieval. Because if we had guns, we wouldn't have problem with monsters and shit.
Today is the day of our welcome ceremony. Vila said when the bell rings, the important people from the Dorothy's Academy will arrive.
Gun versus dragon. Basically just refer to the Gate anime, and you will see why guns will always beat medieval fantasy stuff.
Everyone looks excited. Nina has put on her best dress. I know she'll be great on stage. Basono will duel with Piotr. It's his duty to protect the princess. As for me, I got a new job from Mr. Afghani. Salute, shake hands, and give them the warmest welcome.
I love Avgus though.
What, this? They're bubbles in the water. We meet again, Kikirn. Are you planting sunflowers under the water?
What the fuck? If Avgus actually make a critter pet.
Have you brought your friends?
I didn't know you could do that. Oh no.
1, 2. Oh, your friends also have 6 legs.
In Gate they needed like 40 kilograms of C4 for one dragon, so it's possible I guess. That's true. But you also have to remember that dragons are like super powerful and rare in medieval fantasy worlds, so killing one is like a massive feat. And also in Gate they had to use fighter jets as well.
Look, they're wearing needle grass and flat files on their legs.
The Rainbow Six collab in Arknights. The thing is though, the Rainbow Six characters in Arknights, they have guns and they're using modern infantry tactics. But in the world of Arknights, like, bullets are so expensive and hard to make. So obviously those people, the fucking Rainbow Six people will just slaughter everything. Because they just have guns and like, almost infinite bullet. Which again shows that guns destroy anything. So my point stands.
Are you also here for the ceremony? Welcome, Kikirn and friends. Welcome to the prettiest town in all of the Arctic. Please enjoy our song.
Rajaski.
Comrade August, what are you doing?
Whoa! I'm welcoming Vicky Kieran.
Get out of there, they're dangerous. Defense team, drive them away.
Wait! These are Kikirn. They're not aggressive. They're just curious about us. The kids seem to like them.
Get rid of them.
As you command, comrade.
I guess we're killing them. Oh, but they look so nice and fluffy.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Let's shake hands.
Heart scale.
Take a closer look.
So what does that do again? Crit rate and crit damage. That's so crazy that you just get like a flat 30% crit rate. Like it's nothing.
This book? Or this one? Like a metaphor? Great. No mistakes.
So what does her ultimate do? I know it just powers up her other stuff. Dispels dispels debuffs. The Salka status for 3 rounds. Yeah, change the Song of Passion. Oh, and then the incantations do more damage. What the fuck? She really is Tooth Fairy, but better. This is so cool. I'm so glad I pulled for her. We can just kill her. Kill that now, though.
Salute. Let's shake hands. Salute. Make the future brighter.
I want to see Avgus's ultimate.
Rating complete. What's that?
It's more like crit support. Yeah, but I do prefer Tooth Fairy's heals because it's AoE. I mean, it's team-wide. But Villa has way more support than Tooth Fairy. And the thing is, I think Villa's crit support is way better than Tooth Fairy's.
The Kikirans are all gone. I think they don't like us anymore.
Because Villa also does she does crit damage and she gives way more crit chance.
Comrade Yevgeny.
Take the kids back to where they were, Comrade Villa. It was your duty to protect them.
Maybe if we make the town a better place, more friends will come back. Then they will also come back. That makes sense.
The family of Kikirin includes dozens of subspecies, but none of them are so greatly adapted to water as this. That is to say, they might also be affected by the ley energy under Rayashki. Pity that they were driven away. There was much we could have learned from them.
Oh.
The temperature here is rising much faster than expected. and much earlier in the season. I imagine if you asked the Weather Bureau, they would say this is just an odd occurrence of unseasonable weather outside of expected ranges.
Boom.
It's time. The Xeno investigators should be here any minute. I must stress again how important the ceremony could be for our future. Our town's economy is facing a cliff, and I am sure each one of you has noticed the increased rationing. If we wish to take care of our people in the future and protect our friends and family from these frequent creature attacks, we need Xeno's support. So we will work with Xeno, because we must. The future of Rayashki is in our hands. So is the future of every comrade here. And we need the cooperation of every man and woman here.
Xeno's ships are very fast, so as soon as they appear on the horizon, our ceremony will begin.
Understood.
Oh no, more choir stuff. Why Xeno and not the St. Pavel Foundation? Because Xeno is the military department of St. Pavlo Foundation. Because if the guns aren't working, you just bring more guns. I'm telling you, guns solve like most conflicts. And everyone's like, oh, but the guns aren't working against critters because of magic, blah blah. Bring more guns then!
Xeno is late. So late that Miss Villa would say they were absent.
Do you think something bad happened to them?
What are they doing there? Oh, something is falling. Light and soft. Like a polar bear's head. Poor bear. Losing all his hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when she said choirs, I was like, oh no. Something bad's gonna happen.
Hmm? It's snow! What? How can there be snow in summer? Hmm? Is this related to the strange thing Avgus said earlier?
If so, I'm happy that these aren't stones or a dark cloud spit.
I think they're just weirded out by the snow because of the fact that it's snowing in summer. I'm sure these people know what snow is. They live in the fucking Arctic, basically.
Avgus, I can't believe it! You were never right before.
Ugh. Oh, it's chilly. The snow is biting against my skin.
I'm sorry, Avgust. I shouldn't call you a liar. But will Rayashki really get into trouble?
Piotr, we will not be defeated. Not by clouds or bears. Look.
The CG again.
Mr. Tortoise is walking very slowly.
Top 2 fears in this franchise. Cut-off OST, introduction of siblings from normal happy characters.
But no one has left their position.
I don't get it.
For Rayashki, you little swans must go back to your lake too. Go as fast as you can.
We will.
Don't forget your own job, Avgust.
So,
This milky white line is this snowstorm. The average temperature in Ryashki has reached its highest point in the last 5 years, which together with the abnormally rich air moisture have produced an unseasonal and odd kind of snow. The weather forecast was wrong. Ley lines were right. Hmm?
Oh look, it's Zeno. They're fucking late.
Everyone listen, our ceremony will begin.
As you command, comrade.
Music, please.
Musico Ziva! That wasn't the music they were playing in the trailer. Ooh. This song sounds familiar. Or was this just made for this game? Aw, was that it? We're not gonna get like a the chapter 3 choir moment.
It's a pleasure to speak to you all, our valued friends in Ryashki. On behalf of Xeno Arms Academy, I am here to announce the details of the Xeno-Ryashki Cooperation Agreement.
Man, they couldn't even be bothered to arrive at the port and talk to them face to face.
As many of you have expected, a squad of armed troops will soon be sent to aid you with the critter problem.
To bring guns.
However, having given it careful consideration, we have decided that the town of Ryashki is no longer viable for our continued support and must be abandoned.
Funny.
We advise that all residents prepare to be transferred to a new post immediately. Thank you for your cooperation.
What?
Oh no. Looks like we're gonna have to say farewell to Ryashki, yeah? Good days, bad days.
I don't see the point of your reluctance.
Oh, I love this guy's uniform.
The letter conveyed Zeno's decision clearly. I suggest we warm ourselves up with a few drinks before we go. Do you have any stowage in town? Better than sitting here dwelling on the things that cannot be changed. Please, tell me you have something like cocoa here?
This is not what we agreed on earlier, Mr. Bertolt.
Calm yourself, Villa.
You must be mistaken, my very passionate friend. Zeno sent a warning months ago. The estimated value Ryashki can add to Zeno's program is less than satisfactory. Further support is no longer recommended. Should any new valuable resources be found in the region, please reply to this letter as soon as possible for further assessment.
Classic.
Then we heard back from Ryashki. In fact, the sender was... you, Evgeny.
Yes, it was.
And it was you yourself that argued the most compelling point, I have to say. One that has drawn the higher-ups' attention. And the reason why I was sent here. I believe you wrote, I have total faith in the quality of the people of Ryashki. Their solidarity, dedication, and motivation have proven invaluable to us.
Motivation.
I am certain they would carry those same strengths of character and skill to any post, no matter where they were assigned.
Zeno accepted my application. Of course, I asked around before making my submission, and Zeno seemed to have a good reputation. It was a golden opportunity to join them.
It is. But do not get us wrong. Our entrance requirements can be most difficult to meet. Zeno only takes in the best of the best.
You want some of us to work for Zeno? You never told us anything like that! Yevgeny!
Be reasonable, Vila. Some of us deserve this opportunity.
What about the others? We have elders and children. Some of our comrades have been injured and even died in the mine. Are we to forget their sacrifices?
Relax, my friend. That's why we sent our very best biological control squad. We will escort you to the nearest shelter.
Face reality, Vila. I know how much effort we have put into building this town, and I understand you have this dream to fulfill. But we must prepare for the worst. We may have to give up on our Rayashki. Read this.
Field investigation has confirmed that the remaining rhonium reserves in Rayashki are around 0.0173 kilotons, which is less than 0.275% of our average annual output. The mine is located high within the Arctic Circle, which has entailed significant transportation costs. The harsh environment is also wholly unsuitable for building any permanent processing facilities. In addition, military spending on the region has recently been elevated 3.61 times due to increasing animal and critter attacks, and that number is still rising. Clearly, the region is now incapable of self-management. According to the Guide on Global Humanitarian Aid by the Office for Disaster Risk Reduction of Zeno Arms Academy, we propose to send a special squad to the region to evacuate all local citizens and subsequently take care of the remaining biological control issues.
Honestly, that doesn't sound too bad. If the town's that fucked, then you might as well just leave. I'm kinda Yevgeny's side.
Our admission standards will be lowered at Zeno's discretion, so that you will all find work with us somewhere.
I'm sorry, but this is reality. From the start, this ore was the only thing they wanted from us. The environment here has always been harsh for mining, but we overcame it and sent our shipments to wherever Zeno had need of them.
And I salute each one of you for your work, my friends.
But now, our mission is over. I believe all of you will continue to work hard in your new positions, no matter what.
You shouldn't rush to a decision. We are discussing Rayashki's future here, Yevgeny. For 6 decades, the people here have put in great efforts to turn the town into what it is today. We won't leave just because you tell us so. Our grandparents didn't even have construction equipment at the beginning. They built these houses with their own hands. We shipped over the planting soil. We built walls to keep out the wind and snow.
When you came here, you brought books for the children and introduced us to a species different than humans. You became one of us. I'm not happy about this either, Comrade Vila.
I won't buy that, Comrade Yevgeny. This is not just about my dream, but everyone's dream. Or have you forgotten what Rayashki was meant to be?
A utopia built for and by everyone. The voice of a better future. One which would sound across the land and seas. I remember every word of it.
That's a beautiful vision, but if only they had more guns or a fucking wall, like that would solve all the problems. Like I see Evgeny Evgeny's point now.
You have my sympathy, friends. Zeno has also suffered huge losses in many regions.
Shut the fuck up, Bertolt. You don't know what they're
We
going
have
through.
lost manpower, territory, armament factories, and even some of our affiliated military schools. Ryashki is but one of these losses. We know how you feel right now. But Zeno has his own problems to be faced, and investing in these new industries, purchasing fancy equipment, all these things Ryashki will need. All of this takes money, and even Zeno must be economical.
Shouldn't the people in Ryashki also benefit from these global benefits Zeno has promised?
We will get there, my friend. Maybe slowly, but we will get there. Trust me, Zeno has done everything they can for you. We need to keep our eyes on our goals and stay on the right course, so that we won't get lost in these turbulent times. I know how much faith these people have in you, and I believe you can show them a different perspective about these coming changes.
They made the characters' conflict so comprehensive this event. I mean, it's definitely way better than 1.6. Like, to be honest, I'm pretty sure any event in this game is better than 1.6.
Of course. This will also help you during Zeno's assessment.
The Chinese Notes of Shiori event, Jesus. That was horrible.
Good luck, my friend.
The only good thing to come out from that event was Jiu, Niangzi, and Getian. Be continued. Yeah, the music was also nice.
The reserves of runium running dry, the appearance of new critters, the sudden snowstorm.
But I think I like the music in this event more.
I've connected the ley lines of each of these phenomena. The map is nearly complete. But still haven't traced many lines and marks back to their source. Perhaps if I go back to the factories, into the restricted zones. But I can't do that alone. Definitely not when the situation in town is so unstable. Well, I should have given this up long ago. There's no chance that the study of ley lines will ever be accepted again.
Regretfully, Miss Winsong, with nothing but these outdated files and materials to back you up, there's simply no way to justify reinstating the study of ley lines into our curriculum. We don't have unlimited funds, and we must save our money for projects with greater potential. The study of ley lines is, of course, we might be able to consider new ideas and projects. You can't be allowed to do this on your own.
Oh, that was a completely different character. I was like, why did his accent change?
You will need endorsements from the Institution of Geographic Studies, the Arcane Creatures Society, or other such organizations. Let me think. Zeno seems to be interested in geographers recently. They just recruited a number of researchers for a new commission. Maybe you should go try your luck with them.
Yeah, it went from like American to Scottish to American to Scottish again. That's so confusing. It's still just called reviewer. Yeah, man, this... I hope it's just like the same dude he's talking to. And for some reason he just switches in between two accents.
The submission date is getting closer each day, but I've made poor progress. Xeno won't endorse me if I can't find a breakthrough. They have become more and more radical and desperate lately. First, they sent those researchers here to conduct their haphazard studies, and now an armed force? And all this effort just to chase the rumor of some source of perpetual energy? That this perpetual energy source must be hidden somewhere beneath the permafrost. The higher-ups call the shots. All they need to do is spread a little honey in the right places. Then all the little researchers will swarm on it like flies. But could there really be a magical power source like that? Whether there is or not, I still have a map to finish. There's no way that I can map every ley line in the region all by myself.
What characters are coming out on 1.9 again? The next event, basically. I know there's Lucy. There's another one. There's Semmelweis, I think. Oh, and Kakanya as well. That's it.
Goodbye research funds. Goodbye lectures and seminars, and so long to my dreams of being chair of the Geographical Perspectives Forum.
Tuk tuk.
Huh?
Tuk tuk. Oh shit, 4 characters on one event.
What was that?
I checked out what Semmelweis and Kakanya can do, and also Lorelei, and they were kind of meh, to be honest. I like Kakanya as a character, but I don't think I could find any use for those 3 characters on the team at all.
Miss Winsong, we've been waiting for you.
Definitely gonna pull for Lucy though. Is Kakanya free? Semmel and Lorelei are free. Oh.
Miss Winsong, we prepared a special medal ceremony for you in August.
Yeah, I do remember Semmelweis. I think her design's cool, but I also checked out what she can do, and it's also kind of meh.
Please, come to our ceremony. We just wanted to thank you for teaching us.
Semmelweis's thing is basically she sacrifices, because she's a vampire, she sacrifices HP to do damage or something.
Miss Villa was right. We shouldn't have been so quick to argue. We should have listened.
So you should be given an award for being right.
And she also buffs other characters that sacrifice HP, but I can't think of many characters that can do that.
But our ceremony will not be as big as the ones on TV.
Miss Winsong, will you accept this medal?
I have no cup to put this medal in, so we can't toast with it in celebration.
Like I missed something. Oh yeah. Because she never got a medal, and the kids gave her a medal, and she's like, oh my god, this means so much to me.
But now I know, no matter what, I won't be returning empty-handed. Thank you, kids.
Do you mean... are you leaving us?
Damn, that really hit her.
But there is so much you still need to teach us. Ryashki embraces every guest, including you, Miss Winsong. Don't you like it here?
Oh, the kids are gonna guilt trip her to stay.
But those things I heard at the welcome ceremony. Won't we all be leaving soon?
No, I don't believe it. That stranger was mean. He wasn't our friend.
This is our town. They can't speak for us.
That's right.
Miss Vela invited the men from Xeno to leave his ship. Then they went into Mr. Evgeny's meeting room together.
Uncle Knut promised me that no one will give up this place. They will go to many meetings and find a solution that satisfies both sides. The tortoises move slowly. They need to keep their eyes open and look for a better answer. So, will you stay and teach us?
I won't cause you any more trouble. I promise.
Oh yeah, also I looked at Wynn's songs and Lucy's kits and I don't fucking understand what they can do. All I know is that they do big damage and that's all I need to know.
Comrade Calculator is speaking.
Comrade Calculator. I always thought that was a wrench. But it's like a navigation tool.
Comrade Calculator, are you giving the earthworms directions?
Why are there critters inside the room?
What's going on here? My calibrator! The whale-like backbone, the diamond-shaped teeth, two short
Bro, get your calibrator. Stop analyzing
the
it.
closest habitat should be Kong Karl's land, hundreds of kilometers.
Hello? Get in? You don't see
The
a
marks
fucking
on the map
creature and
appear to
start
be red,
analyzing
sort
it.
of reddish-brown, and there's a large amount of light energy accumulated around them. Seems like the small fish have attracted more than one big fish. Kids, get behind me.
If a fucking wolf enters my home, I'm not gonna go like, oh my god, it's the Siberian grey wolf species. They usually live, a few kilometers up north or something. Why are they here? My first reaction would be, holy shit, there's a wolf in my house. Get the gun. Fucking anime. Only in anime.
I admire your courage.
Let's shake hands.
Keep up the pace.
Take a closer look. Careful with the pages. This book? Or this book? To transcribe. Time to turn the page. Great. No mistakes.
That's level 2 do. Whoa, so August can not only do mass attack, he can also dispel and buff allies. That's so cool, what the hell. I'm so glad I got August as well.
Salute! You can do this, Marcus. Make the future brighter.
And now it's easier to understand.
Keep going. For our dream.
Comrade.
Oh, The Kikatooks are giving a performance. Their nose sings, their fore dances, and their belly shakes. But why aren't their ears doing anything?
August, what are you doing there? Stay back. Those are not Kikin.
But...
Man, Avgus's VA is so good.
But their ears are left behind. They can't join the dance. Then they will not get their Alyonka.
Ears? Природа — это числа и черты.
Ooh. Alright, the special effects are kinda cool.
So that seems to be their weak spot. Good job, little one. You're even more perceptive than I thought.
When song pass Augustus head.
Nah.
What is she doing?
Blin! This was one of the last working instruments I had!
Oh, okay, so it's fine if she swears in another language. Blin. I didn't know blin was a swear word.
Don't be sad, Miss Winsong.
I thought blin was more like damn or something.
If we plant them in the soil, many more will come out when spring comes.
Thank you, August.
Blin.
Can I be a lay hunter too?
If we were as good as you are, maybe we could have protected your machine.
And maybe we could protect our town.
Also, I'm pretty sure blin is a pancake as well. Yeah, I am right. Blin is a pancake usually filled with sour cream and folded. I wouldn't eat pancakes with sour cream, but apparently it's an Eastern European thing.
Kids, lay hunting isn't a good profession.
I wouldn't count damn as a swear word, but...
If you become a lay hunter, you will have to deal with doubt from all your peers. Even hatred.
I'm sure cartoons would count damn as a swear word.
Miss Winsong, people in Rayashki are taught not to doubt or hate others. They would never hate you or us.
Exactly.
Rayash. I mean, the word pussy comes from the word pusillanimous or something. Wait, let me get that right. Pusillanimous, which means someone being weak or something. Lack of courage, that's it. But through the evolution of language, we count it as like, quote-unquote, adult words, because it refers to a vagina. I don't know, the whole adult language shit doesn't make any sense.
I'm happy that you let us show you around, Miss Winsong. We haven't had many other visitors here since the critters started coming near the town.
I met a blind lady once. She always smiles, and she has a pretty typewriter. Villa said she's a writer.
He's talking about Burton's mom.
The writer has been to many towns, and she fills up her papers with so much ink, just like I do.
Besmert!
I made a drawing for her too.
And she promised us that she will tell more people to come visit Rayashki.
Will people from other places like it here?
How long until we get Besmert in the main story, man? Come on! Is she just gonna keep appearing in events and be like, ah?
What about your other visitors?
She either talks in the beginning and then maybe talks a bit in the ending. Actually, I think she does both.
I remember they had green and red rectangular paper, and some shiny cookies in their hands.
They tried to trade us their silly paper so they could take our cans and things. They never wanted to work with their own hands.
I can't remember. I don't think Besmert appeared in 1.2, if I remember. Does she appear in 1.3? I don't know, we'll find out.
And Rayashki doesn't like lazy bones.
Miss Vinsong, Pitcher got all of us together last night, and we read for our How to Be a Good Tour Guide. So, we can guide you.
What about your other visitors? I remember they had green and red rectangular paper and some shiny cookies in their hands. I don't know who those are supposed to be.
Miss Winsong is just a bit strange. She's not lazy.
Next stream won't happen for a while. This is gonna be the last one, but I don't think I'm gonna finish it this stream. That's what I'm worried about.
This time, I want borscht.
It's been super slow so far.
And oladji.
Which is a shame, because I really want to play Path to Nowhere. We still have, wait, how many chapters? There's still 7 chapters to go through for Path to Nowhere.
Let's not hurry on to our rewards, Avgus. We haven't helped Miss Vinsong yet.
And then Valpurgis Nacht for Limbus is coming out in next month as well. Oh.
Oh, right.
I'm stuck in a cycle. I feel like I have to choose. I might have to choose 1999 to maybe like not stream it for a while.
Good to see out our little factory, Miss Winsong.
What about try new gacha? Yeah, let's add more gacha to the fucking 3 gachas that I'm currently playing right now.
Hello, sir.
The kids have told me that you want to learn more about the history of Rayashki and the strange things that have happened in the past, yes?
I do. But would that be going against any rules?
Most certainly not, miss. We're not some stubborn old goats that dismiss people for asking questions. In fact, I'm relieved. It will be much easier to talk to you than that bitter fellow from Xeno. He came to the factory with his armed squad, took a quick look around, and left even without a polite farewell. Like a whiff of cold breeze, that one.
Like a whiff of cold breeze.
These old, outdated machines and hundreds of workers, young and old, each one a mouth to be fed. They are certainly not a pretty sight to the eyes of that greedy hyena.
I love Knut.
A pathetic, number-crunching cretin.
I always thought it was pronounced cretin, not cretin.
I am starting to like you, miss. We would have much to talk about. Perhaps over a drink. If only I didn't have to get on with my work.
He's such a good character. And I like his voice actor.
You can see what's going on here, right? Don't feel sorry for us. Xena might no longer need this ore processing factory, but we can make use of what's left of it. Once we get rid of the critters, we can arrange for other minerals or materials to be shipped to Rayashki for processing.
Rayashi. That's such a good name for this town.
We wasted so much of our good years, never preparing for these bad times. If those strange little monsters weren't there, we might be able to return to our mines. Now, then we'd really be able to turn things around.
About these mining sites. Mr. Knut, have you ever found anything there, other than runium ore?
Never. I know those sites like the back of my own hand. I've never seen any other minerals of any worth there.
Minerals.
But give it some time, miss. Well, give me some time. Just a few months ago, back when Xena were still keen to work with us and not just ship us away, I remember they found some strange little pebbles. Dark pebbles that were stuck in the clothes of those little monsters. Xeno soon sent out some troops and caught all the monsters. They didn't leave a single one behind. We never heard about those pebbles again, nor have we found more of them in the mines. And you know the rest. Now we've exhausted the runium, and more strange-looking critters have appeared. So it's not safe to go back there. We left them completely deserted.
Please, take a look at this, Mr. Knut.
No, their clothes were thicker than a polar bear's. But these are closer. These monsters had much larger teeth. They almost look like old mining pigs. And no ears.
Could they be some kind of Hoytuk?
Yes, this one looked just like the creatures.
If that's true, then it may be another big fish that has come here to feed.
It is true. You can ask around. Many of the other workers have seen it.
So, the color of a Hoytuk is bright yellow, and that matches with these bright yellow lines I've traced here on the map. They are burrowing animals, often living as deep as 50 meters underground, so if they were here, that must mean... that there must be some undiscovered resource here.
And if Xeno knows that, they can help Rayashki. Maybe.
Talk of undiscovered resources would be music to our ears, miss.
I don't want to get your hopes up. It's still too early to draw any conclusions.
Yet, the corner of your mouth is suggesting the opposite.
The corner of your mouth is suggesting the opposite.
I must be cautious before confirming there really is a new resource. Nonetheless, it's a silver lining. Thank you, Mr. Knut.
I love Knut. He gives off like friendly uncle vibes.
Think nothing of it, miss. Maybe one day you and your research will return the favor.
Like, if you got Knut's VA, and then he voiced like a merchant character or something in another game, like, he would fit in perfectly.
I will, if I can. I hope your work here can be resumed shortly.
Come, friend. I have wares to sell.
Don't worry about us. We will find a way to drive those critters
How can
away
I help
and
you?
start production once again. We have all our brothers and sisters with us, and these machines still run perfectly. As long as we continue to put in our best effort, there's no reason why things won't get better.
What you want, I will have, my friend.
Is this exceptionally positive spirit common with the people here?
Well, can't blame us for that. There are very few places in the world like Rayashki. Here, everyone earns their food and their rest through working hard together. Then outside of work, ice hockey, learning courses, even music lessons. Not everyone is as lucky as us. That is why we won't let Rayashki die.
Holy shit, he's got such a deep voice.
With busy hands and open hearts, Rayashki will live on.
Oh, I love Uncle Knut.
It will grow stronger, glowing as brightly as these furnaces.
I have to say, Rayashki is truly a curious place. It has a spirit which I've never found elsewhere.
Oh, it's Winsong falling in love with Rayashki.
Yes. Perhaps that's what was missing from the study of ley lines in the past.
Miss Winsong, would you like to meet Mr. Patrick?
It's time to go to the canteen, boys and girls. Eat well, and you'll grow strong. Patrick knows how to feed you well. He's the best cook in town. But I would suggest you be careful with that one, if you don't want to get stuck with his endless chatter all night.
I have never been to the canteen. I stayed out of that area in my previous, visits to avoid unwanted trouble.
Forward to Comrade Blinchit.
До скорой встречи, miss. I look forward to hearing good news from you.
We need more Russian. 1.7 had a lot of German in it, which I enjoyed. So I hope there's like a lot more Russian-only scenes.
This is our canteen. We play hide and seek here when we're hungry. Comrade stew and potato piroshki are always the easiest to find. They're not very clever at hiding, but Comrade Blinchit is very good at the game. He can only be found at dinners on Friday.
I love August. The way he talks is so funny,
We
strange.
have good food, like mashed potatoes and boiled potatoes and potato stew. Mr. Patrick said a good cook can turn even simple ingredients into delicious food. The grown-ups are so kind to us. Sometimes they give us their cheese and salad, so they only have potatoes to eat.
Don't cry, Nina. Remember when you shared your Olenka with everyone? When we grow up, it'll be our turn to help the grown-ups with our potatoes.
We also have the Tin Hat Festival, when they give us metal hats with food in them.
Avgus, it's called a Workers' Festival. We have it every month. Everyone must sit in a circle in the canteen and sing songs, and Miss Villa plays the accordion for us. We each get a can of food in it. Sometimes it's sashonka, sometimes it's salad, sometimes sprouts.
Yes, and after the Tin Hat Festival, we would bury our tin hats in the ground. Yellow ones, red ones, and white ones. Then tiny trees will come out from them next year.
I have told you many times, they are not tin seeds, and they don't grow into trees. They are just tin cans. We only bury them so they won't pollute the snow.
Piles of tin cans. Food.
The ley lines. I still don't understand this shit.
Those empty cans you mentioned, did you store them here?
Oh, I know this place. That's where the adults dug a big hole. They put some things inside. It's covered up with rocks and ice now.
Yes, Pasono is right. That's where the grown-ups put all our old metal after they make them into little cubes. Miss Vila said it helps keep our town and the whole region clean.
Wait, so they just have a massive landfill on the other side?
What's wrong with that place?
I'm thrilled. There must be lots of big fish left to be found around there. If I can write a report and provide a practical plan, maybe I can get I could request reinforcements.
I feel like we already know Wind's song is from Xeno.
Yay! School trip! School trip!
This is no trip, children. I'm not going there for a hike. You must stay in town and be good. That goes for every one of you. Understood? Shh! Quiet, kids!
Attention, please. Tomorrow at 8 in the morning, we will be holding our final hearing. In this meeting, we hope to finalize our next steps and answer any remaining questions. We look forward to seeing you there.
How many parts are in this? 16. I really hope I can finish this in one stream. So then it's the last gacha stream. And I won't be tempted to do any more.
What's this? Are you planning on getting a job with Xeno too?
Huh?
It says here you've been staying in this town for months, but it seems you're not on our list for potential recruitment from Ryashki.
Ends at 19. No!
I should remind you, for you researchers, what you produce tells much more about you than your efforts.
That's precisely why I'm here.
Go on.
What do you mean, why the last gacha stream? I'm not even a streamer. I'm not even supposed to be a gacha streamer in the first place. I used to make comic dubs. I used to.
Based on the recent investigations, I'm confident that there is a new energy source in the area that has yet to be discovered.
I need to get back on that.
And that's it? We already believed there was something here when we sent you out in the first place. You were sent here to find it. Instead, all you do is confirm what we already knew.
But you said that perpetual energy was just a myth, didn't you?
Of course it wasn't just a myth, lady. Why else would we ask you to investigate here in the first place? Do you have anything else to report?
No, but I do need your help. I will need an armed squad to come with me to the mining sites so that I can continue my investigations into this subject. I'm afraid I don't know how long it will take. It also depends on the number of soldiers you can spare for the task.
You have a terrible sense of humor.
I'm not being funny. You want more research on the new resource too, don't you?
Miss Vinsong, do you really think this is even a remotely reasonable request?
You need to go back to your roots. I feel like I took the voice acting research too far. It all started with this game. Then we went to Limbus. Then we went to Path to Nowhere. And then it's like, oh shit, we really have just started them. I just fucking started playing 3 gacha games at the same time. That's a massive time commitment. I'm spending so much time doing grinding. Actually, the grinding on Limbus isn't that bad. So is Reverse. I think it's mostly because Path to Nowhere is a new game that I started recently, so the grind is taking more time since it's a new game. I don't even play Arknights anymore. If I was still playing Arknights, like, the grind would be as much as all 3 games combined.
Critters are running rampant in the area, and you demand help to verify what is, as far as I can see, a highly questionable conclusion. Why should I waste Xeno's time and resources on this?
Can't tell. It feels like this dude's doing a half Russian, half German accent. I know he's called Bertolt, which is a German last name. Oh, sorry, first name.
Not to mention, putting the lives of our soldiers at risk.
Because he keeps saying Ven. What was it? Why should I waste? Which is in Russian.
Doubts, please take a look at these files.
On the flip side, you can make dubs or fan comics on these games if you want. Yeah, but there aren't that many good comics of these games in the first place.
And let me guess. You learned all this from your study of ley lines?
I'm gonna shit on your ley lines. No, not the ley lines.
To date, the theory of ley lines
oh god,
has
he's
neither been
going in.
approved by the Arcane Study Review Association, nor accepted by the Project Assessment of Human Science and Technology. It has 0 academic achievements, 0 endorsements, and aside from the questionable example in front of me, 0 researchers.
That's all only a temporary setback.
Ms. Vinsong, I sympathize with the awkward situation I have put you in. However, Xeno simply cannot afford to waste resources on a proposal without any solid evidence.
I will give you something. All I need is a bit of help up front. I promise. Did you not come here to deal with these critters? Then what's the fuss about? Can't you deal with them while accompanying me to these mining sites as well?
I mean, even the official comics from these games are kinda meh.
I'm afraid you've got our intentions altogether wrong.
Actually, I don't know if Path to Nowhere has any. Reverse 99 has official comics, but they're kinda meh. It's more like, oh, this character does this, and then that's it. It's like a very mini condensed version of Extreme Talent.
Xeno is here for one thing only. A source of perpetual energy. This is what you have been tasked to find, with the resources you were given. We won't approve any further requests until you have a solid lead. We aren't paying you for a charity mission.
Voice act in the Arknight's cooking comic. Wait, I think I know what you're talking about.
So then you never planned on controlling the critters here? The squad you brought here was to control the town?
A force sufficient to deal with the critters would have attracted unwanted attention from our rivals. It is not in our interests to share this town or its resources. I'm sure you can see that.
So even if we do find the resource for you, you won't leave this town or its people alone.
We're talking about the ultimate energy source of Arcanum. Do you think we will just walk away and leave it to be squandered by a bunch of ignorant peasants and miners?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
What we are going to do with Ryashki should be of no concern to you. We have made every arrangement for them.
Wait. I just need to recheck that comic real quick. Arknights, because I know Arknights does have official comics. Whoa, they made some new ones. Is this it? Yeah, it is.
We aren't monsters. Before the final decision is made, we will continue to help the locals as much as we can.
We need a fucking tip jar where it's just like, whenever somebody mentioned Arknights, somebody has to put a...
Including you.
Tip in. Like a swear jar, but for Arknights. We're not even playing Path to Nowhere, but we're still talking about Arknights.
Isn't it what you have always wanted? With Zeno's endorsement, you will be able to teach your program in any university.
Oh. Is she being blackmailed?
We have prepared this gesture of our good faith in you.
It's not like the usual blackmail, it's more like, hey, you love your ley line shit, don't you? Well, we've given you a recommendation so you can finally teach it to other people.
Now, it's your turn to show yours. Forget about an armed squad. They have more important things to do.
Thank you for the donation, Fondue. I'm fond of you, Fondue.
You're on your own, my friend. But prove to us that you can do this job and bring us the best answer you can give.
I mean, 5 years old for a gacha game is still pretty old though. Like, yeah, it's not the most ancient gacha game. I think that goes to Fate Grand Order. I'm sure there's older gacha games compared to Fate Grand Order, but it's like the most ancient and, you know, one of the most popular gacha games out there. For some fucking reason. The only reason it's popular is because it's Fate.
And this piece of paper will be yours.
Everything
when
about
you complete your mission.
Like everything else about it in terms of gameplay is so fucking painful.
I understand.
See that you do. Good luck out there, Miss Winsong.
Yeah, pretty much. If there were no Fate stuff in it, it's just like nobody would have played it. I think it's just because outside of Japan, like, nobody really... Like, people know Fate, but in Japan it's like super big. And I know this because I'm a Coomer, because Fate porn, there's so much of it. Like, holy crap. Like, I think in N-Hentai, it's like one of the... It's like top 5 most popular... Not popular, but like top 5 tags that has the most doujins in it.
Was I out of my mind?
Also, if you look up Fate, like anything Fate related in Danburu, it's also like at least 50,000 plus.
He was just trying to get me out of his office. He threw a carrot out of the window and I chased right after it like a blinded mule. Still. Maybe this carrot is too good to let go. Focus. Once I fill the gaps in my data, I will be able to pitch it to Zeno, and all subsequent research won't be a problem anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. It all started with Astolfo and Saber.
The primary food sources for Hoytuk are raw minerals underground. Those processed metals only keep them from starving to death. They wouldn't have gone across any icy ocean just to gnaw on old equipment and trash. All I need to do is find a trace of their activity so that I can learn about their current conditions and from there, locate their other food sources.
Oops.
Stay calm. Hoytuk are gentle creatures. They rarely attack. All right, change of direction.
Why did she say
If
that?
I were to look down instead of looking forward,
Crazy, whoa.
maybe I should scan the area and follow where the ley energy is leading, just like I did at Silbury Hill. Of course, I hope the outcome will be different this time. Before all that, I need to clear out this place. Природа — это числа и черты.
Whoa.
Природа — это мозаика цветов. Shoot. Now I've done it. Those vestigial digging teeth, the 3 fingers long tearing teeth, these are not Hoytuk. These scaled wings must be for swimming. Then you must be mutant Kikituk from the Olga area. You should be at the Olga Strait hunting for migrating salmon and whales, not here.
Welcome, friends.
Oh, they're like orca. That's cool. They're orca. They're land orca.
I admire your courage.
Let's shake hands.
Heart still.
Take a closer look.
Take a closer look.
Don't worry.
It hurt.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Salute.
Keep up the pace.
Make the future brighter.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
We share the same dream.
You can do this, Marcus. This book?
To a brighter future for everyone.
Yeah, it's crazy that orca can actually hunt moose. Or like orca can also
it's
hunt
easier to
inland if you're
understand.
close to the coast enough.
Like a metaphor? You have done well, comrade.
I feel like Sonetta and Marcus would become really good friends. Because they both like to read. They should start a book club together.
Why would you come here? What inspired you to trek across the ocean just to hunt for humans?
Maybe Sonetta and Marcus would love to play Limbus Company.
It seems while their claws and teeth have degraded, their reflexes
Oh, the
much
classic
quicker than a
sensor.
Hoytuk's. They perceived my approach even though I used my ley line reader as a dampener.
I love this like unnecessary anime exposition talking out loud crap.
Get out!
See, that's what I'm telling you. Bullets, guns, they're so useful, right? Fucking Yevgeny just killed that critter like it was nothing. Meanwhile, we needed like 3 children to fight the critters.
Thank you, sir. Yevgeny, the kids told me about a can pile. Is it nearby?
Can pile? They must be talking about our waste metal. I'm afraid it's gone, Miss Winsong. Maybe animals dug it all out, or maybe those little monsters ate it.
Do you know if that happened before or after the Runian mines ran dry?
I'm not sure. You shouldn't be here. There's nothing of value to find in this place. And you're not supposed to be using this arcane equipment here either. We have a better way to deal with these fierce little monsters. What you're doing will just attract more of them.
Exactly, a better way, i.e. guns.
You can drive away the Kikituks?
It's called guns.
We don't have much left to fight them off with.
Yeah,
Zeno didn't bring
unfortunately.
any equipment for our team, let alone any weapons. Go. Leave before it's too late.
If we just had more guns and ammunition, Ryashki would be fine.
What if I don't want to just give up?
I've seen your residence application. You say you are a researcher. Then you should be clever enough not to go down a fruitless and dangerous path.
I admit that what I am doing here is reckless. And maybe I'm just motivated by my own selfish interests. But I can't just walk away from my commitments. You have lived in Ryashki for a long time. You know what commitment means here much better than I do.
They just need more bullets.
I won't give it up so easily. Just like the people here won't give away their land like nothing.
Damn, she's basically a Ryashki resident now.
It's stubbornness. That's all. They should have gone to other places and put their talents to good use, rather than staying here to fight for nothing.
Is that why you gave away the town so easily to Zeno? Do you really even know your neighbors?
I have lived and worked together with them for decades. Don't be ridiculous. I agree with Zeno's perspective.
I've been to many places, and I have encountered many people like you. Stuck-up leader types. Making decisions on behalf of other people because it's what's good for them.
And they should listen, just as you should now. It's my responsibility to protect everyone, to do right by them. I will make them see it tomorrow at the hearing.
Ah, the classic leader character. It's what's good for them. I always like those character types. Because it's like, you can kind of see it from their perspective if you write them good enough. And I feel like Yevgeny does have a good reason to get the hell out of Ryashki.
People of Ryashki, my dear friends, good day to you all. Over the past 2 days, Zeno has assessed the potential risks and benefits in the area and held hearings on what should be done about the future of this town. Our hearings saw very limited attendance. We've taken that to be a gesture of approval. Mr. Evgeny has put in a great effort helping...
Oh fuck. We have this change out. Thank you, sir.
Please believe that we have made the best decision we could for you.
Man, classic corporate speak.
We all know the runium here has run dry, and the land has been exhausted of all further material wealth. Now and into the foreseeable future. As a result, your local processing factory has lost its intended purpose. What's more, Sino has changed our cooperation strategy. Though your town's loyalty will never be forgotten, we must have a sober-minded view of its costs and benefits. To sum up, our final decision is that we will be ending operations and all future cooperation between Sino and Ryashki.
Well, Mr. Bertolt, you have just got here. Perhaps you didn't have enough time to get to know us well enough. Ryashki's value is not just in our runium. We have many other factories too.
Yes, you have a brick factory, a power plant, many forklifts, a smattering of conveyor belts. But all these were all built and suited for only the processing of runium ore. Without the ore, they simply have no benefit to us. Now that you have full knowledge of the situation and our intentions, we want to assure you that your loyalty has not been forgotten. So we have generously prepared
the
two
corporate
choices
speak.
for the future of Ryashki.
Your loyalty has not been forgotten. We thank you for your cooperation.
Firstly, Sino believes that you have many valuable qualities. The determination and skills you've shown in the past. Indeed, many of you already meet the entrance requirements to join Sino. Therefore, on behalf of Sino Arms Academy, I wish to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Leave Ryashki, join us, and work for one of our other branches as members of Sino.
More employees.
What are you saying? You want us to abandon our home for some promise of a job?
Calm down, Mr. Knut. This is not about abandoning your home. It's about joining us in our efforts to contribute to world peace through a more optimized allocation of manpower.
So you're just going to pack us all up and ship us away to work for Zeno?
You misunderstand, madam. Every year, Sino dismisses 4% of our employees because they failed to pass our rigorous work reviews. And the number of our colleagues that are killed in the line of duty is even larger still. Working for Sino is a privilege, not a gift.
Wait, what? Did he just say there's more people in the line of duty? Okay. I don't think that's gonna convince
That's
them.
why only a small number of you will be allowed to come and work for us.
Oh, okay, there we go.
What? Now, according to Article 58 in the section on protection of Arcanist rights, signed at the Event Horizon Convention, we provide basic supplies for any residents who haven't been offered a position with Zeno. They will be transferred immediately to the nearest relief station until our social workers contact them for further arrangements.
So then, you're suggesting you will send our children and elderly away to some kind of refugee station, and the rest of us must go to work for Zena without any questions? Pridurak! This is total rubbish!
Pridura.
Sir, please lower your voice.
Well, you would be glad to know that your work experience in particular is valuable to Sino, Mr. Knut. If you're not interested in our first plan, we have another. If the residents in the area prove reluctant to relocate, Sino can offer another alternative. As stated earlier, Ryashki is a remote town that possesses some significant industrial infrastructure.
That's what I said. Berthold has like a half German, half Russian accent. I mean, my guess is that because Berthold is a German name, so my guess is that he is German, and then he moved to the Russian branch to work there. And he like both accents just kind of mixed after a while.
Therefore, it could be considered an ideal location for a new complex of arms factories. There would be a need to substantially upgrade the Rayashki Wharf, to turn it into one of the seaports Sino plans to build across the globe.
Yeah, see, now it sounds more German.
Additionally, a radio station will be constructed within the town, which will better facilitate our communication throughout the Arctic region so as to stabilize and coordinate with the other powers in the area.
That's my guess. It's either that or the voice actor is just like not able to do a Russian accent.
We will now be passing out forms, listing the options I've presented. Please fill them in with your choice.
So your only other option is to turn Rayashki into some kind of military base under Xeno's control?
I won't put it so bluntly, but you're not incorrect. Our resources, as much as anyone's, are limited, and they must be put to good use. We cannot afford to waste them on strategically useless...
Costly people.
Yeah. And places.
Yeah, but to be fair, French and German accents do share some similarities, so that's why.
If you want Xeno to help you, you should be able to give us something in return. Don't you agree?
So, Yevgeny, this is the best choice you made for all of us?
I must speak in Mr. Evgeny's defense. He is committed to his duty, and only wishes to do what he can for his compatriots.
Shameless! All you've done is sold us out!
You tell them, Knut.
Do you think it's getting a bit windy lately? Clearly, with all the hot air in Evgeny's head, his mind has been blown away.
I swear to you, I'm not doing this out of my own interest. Comrades, there are many better places in this world, and you have better purposes to fulfill. You shouldn't waste your time here.
Let's all calm down, my friends. It's time to be reasonable. Think carefully. Xeno has been very generous regarding the offers before you.
Generous? Now that's ridiculous. We won't let you take away our family and friends, nor we're about to let you turn our town into a puppet state.
We will stay here, no matter what.
Comrades, I understand how you feel right now, but we must face the cruel reality of our situation.
And you're willing to send away our own people, or give up on all we've built here because of this so-called reality?
It is the only way forward. If we continue to stay here without any help, it will be the end of us either way.
Do we have to turn to Xeno for this help?
The truth is, just as Rayashki's economy has been dependent on Runion, we remain dependent on Xeno. Without them, at the present rate of consumption, we will be out of supplies and materials within a year.
The situation looks bad. Xeno is determined to gain control over this place. But if I complete the task as Xeno requested, does it mean I will shatter their dream? And what about my dream?
My dream.
Did the people who refused to acknowledge the study of ley lines act out of the same self-interest? I've seen this happen so many times before. A simple dream is made to face a cruel reality, where the clever ones give up and leave, and the stubborn fools remain, waiting to be crushed. We asked for our misery.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, like the lore in this world where the St. Pavlos Foundation is so powerful that it can pretty much interfere in most countries' like anything really, because they're that powerful. Like they have branches all over the world. They're the only organization that knows how to deal with the storm and all that.
I'm not finished.
So they can just go to any country and be like, yo, we want to do this thing, and the government of that country is usually like, well, go ahead, I guess.
I am Miss Villa.
Sir, with all due respect, I can't complete this task alone. As an ordinary researcher, I can relate to them. Please, forgive me for interrupting.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like...
I have heard so much about Ryashki these days.
The geopolitics for this world would be insane, because you have like a massive worldwide powerful organization that can just interfere with any country, however they want. Like, I feel like that's gonna cause a lot of conflict.
They started from nothing, but bit by bit they accomplished the impossible. Their voice should be heard. Природа — это числа и черты.
And I feel like loads of countries would send spies into St. Pavlov Foundation just to like interfere and help with the country's interests. But that would make the game lore too complicated, so we'll just make a big powerful foundation. Do whatever.
Mr. Boathold, we can't hold them any longer.
I'll do my best.
Holy shit, is that a Maxim gun? It is.
I will remember your sacrifice. I admire your courage.
Let's shake hands.
Heart scale.
Make the future brighter.
It hurts.
I don't think I'll be finishing this event in this stream. I'm gonna be real. Unfortunately.
Or this book?
To a brighter future for everyone.
It has to end!
To transcribe.
Wait, did that refresh the buff? Oh, it did. That's cool. And we can grant Moxie and Eureka. Wow, Villa was pretty much made for Marcus as well. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Salute!
Are we really doing this? To read.
Mama.
You can do this,
Let's shake
Marcus.
hands. Salute!
I want to see that. Wait, what? Song of Inspiration. Wait, so Villa can just like... Yo! She's way better than Tooth Fairy now with this. So that comes from Villa. Where is that coming from? I don't see it anywhere, but I'm just gonna assume it's for Villa.
Let's shake hands.
I wanna see more Augustus's. I wanna see his ultimate. Tooth Fairy and Villa in one team would...
It's not
That's kind of pointless.
I will remember your sacrifice. I admire your courage.
I hope you like it here, even if you were bad friends.
Polar bears.
Warning, warning. The puppy is fleeing the scene.
Now, will you listen to me? We don't need your help. Your soldiers and your tyranny are no longer welcome here. Comrades, what do you say? Shall we solve the problem with the strength of our own hands and hearts?
What else can we do? This is what we've always done when there was a problem.
There will be more solutions than problems if we work together.
If I must die, I will die here with all of you.
Just stop talking nonsense, you idiot. Nobody's going to die.
You idiot.
Rayashki belongs to all of us. We will stand with it till its last moment.
I love Uncle Knut.
Huh. They might say they're just ordinary people, but they are so brave and noble.
This feels like, Winsong feels like the city girl. First interacting what it feels like to be in a close-knitted, like, countryside community. It's like, oh my god, people actually care about each other in this place. I don't think I'll be able to finish it, man. If there's gonna be 9 more parts to this. Oh, oops. I spent too much time upgrading. Actually, I don't think even with that I still wouldn't finish it. Because I remember I finished, what you call it? I finished Nightmare Green Lake in one stream, so I thought I could finish this one in one stream as well. Apparently not.
I'm neither in Romania nor on the Flying
Marcus.
Islands, but in a suitcase.
Just don't sleep. Nah, I like my sleep.
Never would I have imagined
It's one of the few things I enjoy.
Big and comfy suitcase.
Ugh.
Is this what the life of a book is like?
I'm gonna pat Marcus in the head.
Are you wiping your hands on my face? Some endings are not the finale, but a brief farewell. I will continue to read and write as I used to, until the day I look back and see a whole new chapter.
Aw. And with that, I think that's a good time to end the stream. Thank you, Marcus. This will be the last stream. I don't know. We'll see. I swear on my second life, this will be the last stream. You won't see me tomorrow. You won't see me tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.